Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of the Critics Collective. But before I start, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Let us know what you think and help us reach greater height. So today we're going to talk about this new anime that I've watched recently called Lord of the Mysteries. It's a Chinese web novel which was turned into anime. I haven't read the Chinese web novel yet, but I most definitely will jump into it. So this story is kind of like a dark fantasy meets steampunk meet Lovecraft meets Victorian era story style, where you have this character by the name of Klein Moretti. That's episode 1, where he wakes up and it appears that he committed suicide, and there's a whole investigation going on with this other family who themselves also committed suicide, but somehow he came back to life. So that's the first episode, just go into detail and him trying to figure out what's going on. But later on he finds out that that he basically possessed, I guess, from the ritual that they were doing, that he gained these abilities and so on. So from there to episode 2, where he joined this group called the Beyonders, and they're expert on this field, and he becomes a seer himself. Basically, that's his way of the seers are basically very skillful when it comes to alchemy and other stuff, and that's what I've gotten so far, because I've had to watch this this show twice, both episodes twice, because the animation style is very beautiful, very detailed, very captivating, and I had to watch it twice, because if you're not focused, it'll keep you'll be so focused in the animation, you sometimes you fail to read the dialogue and the synopsis of the story. So I had to watch it again just to make sure I read the dialogue and all. But overall, episode 1 and 2, I really enjoyed it, and I can't wait to watch episode 3. And again, for something, I haven't watched too many Chinese anime, but this one was very good, and I can't wait to see what else they put out as far as that. And again, the animation is great. The story so far is captivating. The mystery, magic, and some of their magic, I would say, I would compare it to Domain Expansion meets Inception in a way. So that's it. That's pretty much how I see my comparison to their magic. But so far, again, the title matches the first 2 episodes, because there's a lot of mysteries going on. And basically, right now in episode 1 and 2, they're trying to locate this notebook, uh, and there's people in the background involved trying to hide it and creating like certain monsters, alchemy. It's I don't know how to put it, but it's very interesting. But that's the word, very interesting and captivating. So far, I've enjoyed both episode 1 and 2. Can't wait to see what they have for episode 3. But definitely something I would suggest to watch, especially if you're into the Lovecraftian, steampunk and magic style anime. But again, it's just the animation alone that took me off my took my just gripping. But definitely an anime I would suggest. I hope it's not one of those sleeper anime that people discover later on. I'm hoping it's something that catch on and gains popularity, because usually those anime, they don't gain popularity and we miss out on like a second season and other because they cancel it. But I'm definitely gonna read the web novel, because for me, I'm very impatient. I want to know what happened. The episode 2 kind of ended in somewhat of a hanger, so I'm not gonna. I don't want to wait till next week till episode 3 to find out. But I'm definitely gonna come back here to talk about episode 3, because episode 1 and 2 was very detailed. Again, the main character Klein is basically coming into his power, but it appears that he's very intelligent, but he doesn't know because of what happened. In a way, he doesn't remember quite. He's trying to regain his memory, but also gain more knowledge when it comes to these new powers that he has. So we'll see what happened in episode 3, but definitely something I highly suggest to watch. Well, guys, if you've watched Lord of the Mysteries, definitely leave a comment down below. Let us know what you think. If you like it or not. If you've read the web novel, if you want us to talk about it more, please leave a comment down below. Let us know. And also, don't forget to like and subscribe. And we'll see you soon. Y'all have a good day.